Hi, everyone. It's Todd Gross, and we're here with Matt Bush, who is releasing a product that I am very impressed with. I've joined forces with him on this product, in fact. It's Video Sales Machine, and it looks like this could be the answer to those of you that want to get offline clients. And I have to just tell a brief story, Matt, before I have you come on. I have a friend who actually helped me set up much of the studio that you see here. For instance, this green wall that you see right there and the lighting above. I mean, he really helped so much get me started, and I'm so appreciative. And he came to me recently and he said, how can I get involved in the online world and making money online and that sort of thing? And I said, you are perfect, absolutely perfect to go out and get clients because you're very affable, you're very outgoing, and I really think that all that's needed here is for you to go in and convince them to get a video. So that's where the conversation ended because at that point we couldn't figure out really how to find the clients other than to literally just walk in the door, and that seemed like a little bit too much. Well, Matt, you seem to have recognized that it's a little bit much to just ask somebody to go into their local garden shop or their local plumber or lawyer or real estate agent and say, "Hi, I'm here, get a video." What is it that you've produced here that completely solves that problem?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been doing local marketing for 5.5 years now, and when I started, I was doing that. I was walking into businesses, and it took so much time. And I think a lot of people get into internet marketing because they want to be in their pajamas at home and everything. And of course, I wanted that too. So I transitioned my business over to working just from my office over the phone, through email, things like that. And in the past, I have made a lot of videos that I sell to local businesses, videos that my students have been selling to local businesses, video commercials. But the thing is, just having the videos isn't enough. You need to have a system to be able to sell them. So that's what I look to solve with my most recent product. Looking to give people, I call it the video sales machine. It gives you everything you need so you can get out there and start doing it, rather than just having commercials to sell, or maybe you have video software that you can make your own commercials, but you're missing everything else you need to actually make this work.
Okay, so if you could go over the specifics of what is included in the package that's going to make this much easier for folks to do.
Okay, absolutely. Well, one thing that, and this is something that was kind of born out of, for years I've been doing this, and so have my students, but something people always struggle with is you can't just take a video and sell it to a dentist that's out in Colorado if you don't have a website. You really need to have a website so you look credible. So that's one huge thing that I put together. I put together this website is fully featured. And then in the past, I even sold a website, but then people would struggle, how do I get the video on the website? How do we get an autoresponder on the website? So what I really set out to do was have this all-in-one package where people get the website, they install it installs in just a couple minutes, and then they already have a website that has sales videos in it already, and also a pre-built autoresponder. So as soon as the site is up and they plug their email address in, it's going to start sending emails out for them. So this way, people can just focus on one thing, sending people to the sales machine. And once people get to the website, they'll opt in, and then they'll get followed up but through different messages. Because another thing that I realized was if you try to sell to someone, maybe they're interested, maybe they're not. But if you approach them again and again, they're going to be far more likely to buy from you if you hit them multiple times. And that was one thing that I personally was terrible at, just not following up. So again, the sales machine does that for you. You get someone in the sales machine, and they're going to receive an email from you, and then the next day they'll receive another one. Over the next 2 weeks, you're going to receive a total of 6 emails, and you can even increase it if you like. And each email is going to sell a different aspect of why they need a commercial from you through these really professional videos that I produced that explain why every local business needs a commercial and why commercials are professional and how they help, all those kinds of things.
Okay, so is this generic enough so that it could be used in any niche, or do you have it broken down into specific niches?
Nope, it's generic enough so that way you can be selling anything. What I encourage people to do is go into the website and make minor edits. Like if you wanted to approach dentists, you can go in there and you can make some changes so that way you appear as a dental authority on your website. But if you wanted to use it for automotive, it doesn't matter because the videos are generic enough that they just talk about how much commercials are going to help them.
Okay. And what kind of pricing are we looking at for your own sales machine?
Okay, well, we're looking at $17 is what it's going to cost, and that's going to get you the complete website. It's going to get you the 5 professional videos. It's going to get you the autoresponder with all the follow-up messages already in it, everything all set up, ready to go. It also comes with in-depth training, so you can do this stuff. It shows you, of course, how to install the website and how to edit the website to your liking, but it also takes you through the process of I call it feeding your machine. It takes you through the process of finding people and showing how to send them in as easy a way possible to the machine without going out and knocking on doors or even picking up the phone. I don't like calling businesses. I'm really more of an email kind of person. I suggest you do the same. I also show people how to sell the video, and then I also take you through how to make a professional commercial for a business. But the thing is, if you don't already own video software, if you want, you can even pay someone else to do it. You can pay someone like $30 for a video that you'll turn right around and charge $1,000 for. It's an incredible opportunity. What is capable with video programs right now. It is easy to find a commercial that you can sell to them for big bucks and make it yourself very effortlessly.
All right, so let's take this a step further. Don't let me forget to ask you about getting traffic to the site. But before I ask that, you've got these commercials. You already have them from your previous products, from Peter Beattie's products, from a variety of vendors that I've introduced everybody to, okay, where you already have many niches covered. So you already have these videos that are floating out there on the market. So you could just take those and you could use those as the video that you're going to put on the website, or does the video is already on the website? What I'm getting at is, if you have a specific niche like plumbers and you already have a plumber's video, does that belong on the sales machine anywhere, or is that a follow-up, part of a follow-up sequence? How do you conceive that, and do you explain all this inside?
Yes, absolutely. It would really depend on what you have, and even if you wanted to purchase some commercials as well, so you would have them. Basically, the videos that you're getting from me are going to sell them on the process of why they need a commercial. But there's a place that you can plug in your own ones that you already have, because there's so many people, including myself, that have sold lots of these commercials that are already made for you. So what I show you in the training is you can even have separate autoresponder lists, so you can have one landing page that you send dentists to, and then on that page have a dental video that you already own, so you can show people how you can make something like that for them. That's absolutely, you can fit it in wherever you like. The system is very flexible that way. You can even put a buy button on the site if you'd like to just have them swoop in and buy the video.
The pricing is incredible on this, by the way. I went over this with you last night, what the pricing is, and I was surprised that it was off too low by $10. And you said the same thing. You said, "Oh, I should have priced it higher." Well, look at the bright side. At least we're going to introduce it at this price so that we could see how many people really are going to love it, because we know it's going to be so valuable. So, a lot of people will buy this at that price, so don't worry that we priced it too low. All right, listen. How do you get traffic to these sites? Because you're providing everything that's needed, including the autoresponder sequence. It seems to have a built-in autoresponder, and that means that it'll keep churning out these messages to people that come and sign up. But how do you initially, in your opinion, get people to the site to sign up?
Well, I go through several options. Many of them are free. I also review some paid options as well, depending on what you want to do. I really stress that you want to be sure that you're contacting businesses that are already paying for advertising, because if a business already has an advertising budget, they're going to be far more likely to want to spend money on a commercial. There's tons of different ways that you can find them. One thing that I personally like to do is go to yellowbook.com, because you can access anywhere from there and immediately see businesses that are paying for advertising. I'll show you how to do this in the course. You could go to Google and do a search for whatever business type you're looking for and see who's running ads. You'll be amazed at how many websites out there look terrible, and they would benefit big time from having a video. Of course, there's other ways you can go about it, like I talked about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is essentially Facebook for business owners, and it's a great place to establish a profile and start building up connections. There's different ways you can be looking for leads, or you can try to get the leads coming to you, and I review all of that.
That's great that you do that because sometimes when folks pick something up for $17 or $27, what happens is you have the software and you don't have the training. And then in other cases, you have the training and you don't have the software. In this case, you have those templates and it seems to also work as an autoresponder and everything. I mean, it's tremendous value here that you're putting both together. And you're modeling it after your own successful business. You've been doing this for quite some time. So I'm really, really excited. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out what kind of bonus to add, and I'm going to put this is a Google Hangout right now, but I'm going to take this Hangout, put it on the page, and then underneath, I'm going to put a link that will take you to Video Sales Machine, and it will take you there early so that you can get the lowest pricing because it looks like we're going to do a price break a couple of hours early, maybe 3 hours early. Or the first few hours of its existence, and that will be on the 6th, Friday, approximately 9 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, so that's the first thing. That link will bring you there. Second of all, I'm going to have information on this page on the latest pricing and on any bonuses and that sort of thing. So I want you to keep an eye out, everybody, on this page that I've sent you to, because everything is going to be listed below in terms of what's up with this great, great value. You know, Matt, so often when I first heard that you were doing something different, not just whiteboard videos, but you were doing something different this time, I have to tell you I was skeptical because I just wasn't sure which direction you were going to head. I had no idea. It was like open territory, and I just assumed that you'd go off in the wrong direction. Don't take offense by that, because so many people, when they leave their area of focus, okay, they
Sure.
end up going off and then like never coming back. And I was hoping that you'd come out with something that's so relevant to your original product, and it is. And I'm really happy to see that because those that have the whiteboard videos for the various niches will be able to plug those right into this video sales machine as you just described. And I wasn't even 100% clear on how that was going to work until you just explained it now, and I'm really excited about it. So back to the beginning of the conversation. So that friend of mine, what I need to do is give him a call and say, hey, there's no reason anymore to be nervous about this process of getting offline clients, because once you get those leads into your autoresponder sequence and you start establishing this relationship, you'll be able to take it from there, because as I said, he's a pretty affable guy, and I really think that he's going to make out like a bandit with this. The price that you can sell the videos for to local business. Can you go over what people should price this at? Let me turn
Sure.
it around.
I mean, it really depends on what you're providing and who you're providing it to. You're going to be able to charge a dentist more than you could charge a plumber typically because the value for them is going to be higher. You know, a dentist gets a new lead and it's worth thousands of dollars. So that's going to depend. I mean, I would say you would not want to charge less than $300. It's easy to charge $1,000 depending on what the commercial is. And again, that's a commercial you might already own, or you can turn around and produce it for $30, $40 kind of thing. One of my students, she prices them a little bit lower, but she actually has the button on her website so people can buy them without her even talking to them. So
Yeah.
she just sends the emails out, and then people send her money. She's made over $6,000 just in the past couple months doing it that way, which totally blew my mind because I never even thought to do it that way. So that's an example of my students. You just, running with it and being awesome. And then, of course, I talk about that too.
Yeah, when I've sold voiceovers and things like that, I put a button on a website, and people do actually do that sometimes, purchase without even having to have that personal contact. So it's a great idea. Matt, thank you so much for this interview. I wanted to really get you on here and get into the meat and potatoes of what this is about. I don't always do interviews. I was one of the first guys to do these video interviews, and then a lot of people just kind of jumped on that concept in the ensuing years. And I usually reserve it for an occasion where something's very special and needs clarification, and boy, you've done just that. Thanks again, Matt. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it as well.
Okay, take care, and we'll see you, everybody. Again, that's 9 o'clock Eastern Time on the 6th of February, 2015, which is Friday. Today is Thursday that I'm recording this, so that'll be Friday, and we will see you on this launch. Again, the best possible pricing and information about bonuses down this page. I'll see you then. There we go. Take care.